Rodney was good? Huh? Do you know who else was? Damian Lillard. Another sensational game for Damian Lillard. In fact, this is his 8th 30-point-plus performance of the season. You want to hear from him? You do? Here he is.
It was really encouraging. You know, before the game, me and him spoke, and I told him, you know, it's a good opportunity for you to get yourself going and find your rhythm and, you know, just look at it as something that we really going to need over the course of a long season and be aggressive, you know, take your opportunities and, you know, be yourself. And I think everybody should really be encouraged about what we saw, you know, coming off that type of injury and being off the floor for that many months and, you know, not knowing how you're going to feel coming back and all those things. I'm sure it's tough in between those two ears of his. So for him to have that type of game, it was great to see. It was great for our team. You know, it was great for him. You know, I was happy for him. But it's, like you said, it's definitely something that we're going to need for him going forward when he's coming in off the bench. We're going to need that punch from him. We're going to need the aggressive version of him, and it was good to see that tonight.
Thanks.
For today.
Next question is coming from Casey Holdahl with Trailblazers.com.
Hi, Damian. How do you think you guys did making up for CJ's absence, particularly in the second unit from a point guard perspective?
Obviously, when you have somebody like CJ missing, it's going to look a little bit different. We had guys in the rotation today that hadn't played. You know, those are usually minutes that CJ was in. You know, so it's been 13 games. So, you know, nobody's going to just come in the game after that amount of time and, you know, just come in a rhythm and come in flowing, you know. So I thought we were trying to find ourselves in the second group, trying to figure it out. Everybody was trying to be aggressive. But I think their second group, when they came in, they just had a great game. You know, Patty Mills came in, shooting the ball well. Rudy Gay shot the ball really well. And I think they just got comfortable. And that put pressure on that group to, you know, to make shots as well and to do things a little bit better than we did. But I just like the fact that, you know, guys came in being aggressive. It just wasn't our day today.
Next question is coming from AJ McCord with Coin 6.
Hey, Dame. So we talk a lot about rhythm, whether it's a guy coming in off the bench and finding his rhythm on the floor, you guys as a team finding your rhythm. Can you kind of encapsulate how hard it has been as a team to find a rhythm between a bunch of new guys, then Nurk, then CJ, just how hard it's been to get a rhythm for this entire team?
I mean, it's tough, you know, but, you know, we've had that type of luck over the years, you know, where it's always been something. And we pride ourselves on being able to adjust to that and being able to just kind of keep our stride regardless of what hits us and whatever comes our way, you know, in whatever form that adversity comes in. And we trust that, you know, we trust our experience in these situations, and it's not always going to be perfect. You know, sometimes when a guy goes down, or in our case, two of our best players go down, the next game, you know, might not be the game where it just happens. You know, it might be a game or two or three where, you know, you struggle and then it clicks, and then it might be one game and then it clicks, and then it just you might not miss a beat. You know, things just might go your way. But like I said, today wasn't perfect. You know, it wasn't the outcome that we wanted. But we gonna believe in each other. We gonna still have a high level of accountability, and we're gonna hold each other to that standard. And you know, I think next game, you know, will be better, and, you know, we should expect it to be better.
For Spurs, north of 20 points this afternoon, two former Blazer legends, LaMarcus Aldridge and Patty Mills. Danny, I'm kind of thinking that Patty Mills playing so well from the backup point guard spot probably exacerbates the tough performance of the Blazers' backup backcourt tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, Patty Mills is the consummate backup point guard. He really is that guy. As much as I hate to admit it, J.J. Barea was probably in that category for another decade. There's just so few guys who they run a team, even if they're not the table setter. They know where to be and how to work off guys. And Mills tonight wasn't the table setter. He was the play ender. And he knows when to take shots. He knows when his opportunities are there, and attacking Melo is probably one of those good ones. And Patty Mills is still stupidly fast.
He really is. He's been, this is his 10th season in San Antonio. He was only here 2 years. I can't get over that.
Yeah, and he's going to get here on Cantor, and he's going to get a guy backpedaling. But the Spurs are a really good team, Joe.
Yeah, they're 8-6 too.
And I don't say that like is they're like a contending team. They've got a lot of dudes. I mean, you've got Keldon Johnson, who was the one I was kind of really looking forward to seeing tonight, but LaMarcus kind of stepped back into the role that he had in previous years.
And Pirtle's annoying as hell down there.
You know, Pirtle, like we talked about this, he's a goon. Like, and he plays the goon.
Embraces it. He loves it.
And he's physical and big and goofy and awkward, and he knows how to just, drop the lumber every now and then. But here's the thing. Portland, even when healthy, does not have somebody who can bother LaMarcus Aldridge's jump shot. There's 2 guys in the league that I know that can consistently bother his jump shot. One of them's Anthony Davis, the other one's Giannis. That's pretty much the list. If he's going to be able to step into those, and you've got Covington, who I like as a defender, or Cantor, who tries, it doesn't matter. He releases that thing so high that it's kind of a lost cause, which Stotts alluded to in the press conference of, we wanted them to take long twos. That's kind of into the game plan. But when LaMarcus is that hot, then all of a sudden Gay is that hot, and then Mills is that hot, and DeRozan's 6 of 9.
It's a pile of long two specialists on that team.
They've got a lot of dudes who can murder you from that spot, and it just kind of snowballed out of control.
Danny, you may have forgotten, but Damian Lillard scored over 60 points 3 times last season. We look back to one of those when we return.
Cool.